Morning, boys. Morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever, whenever in the fuck you are, welcome to the show. You're listening to Just My 2 Cents. This is my little old UFC 293 weigh-in after party. Join me, pull up a seat, roll through, what have you, spark one up, crack a cold one open, settle in. I got a good one for you today. We're going to talk about UFC 293. I'm going to tell you what I thought about the weigh-ins. I'm going to watch the stare downs. I haven't watched the stare downs yet, but I'm going to give you a little ceremonial weigh-in, stare down, replay / live reaction from myself. I got burning questions from the chat. If anyone wants to come in here and, kick it with your boy, banter a little bit, talk a little of that good shit. Yep. All that shit, boys. Picks, bets, burning questions, stare down reactions, and much, much more. Join me, won't you? I know it's a damn miracle. Damnedest thing I've ever seen before. What's up, Zero Cheddar? Morning. Yeah, no, dude. Something's gonna happen. That's a bad omen. I'm on time. One of us is gonna die or something. What's up, though, dude? Yeah, man. UFC 293. We are on the eve of it. It's taking place 12 hours in the future. But I don't know, man. I have, I guess, enjoyed the earlier start times, but I was gonna say, I appreciate that at least it's gonna start at a normal time. But am I? Sorry to get all existential on you. I'm pretty stoned right now. But yeah, it's they're gonna actually take place at a normal time for the Western audiences, is what I'm trying to say. I think they start at 6:30, the early prelims, but it's actually gonna be a weird start time for the Aussies. They're gonna be fighting. The fights are taking place in the morning in Australia. So all the I kind of feel bad for them. It's like, damn, that sucks. It's in your own backyard, and you can't get like a normal start time where you can just kind of go through your day, get psyched up about it, get warmed up, start pre-gaming in the evening. Not you got to get your ass up at the fucking butt crack of dawn. You might as well just start the night before. You might as well just fucking sleep through the day, wake up in the evening time in Australia, start drinking, and then just be drunk as piss for the main event and just fucking have a bender. You might as well, dude. I'm sure a lot of them are going to do that anyway, but yeah, it's kind of like par for the course for us. Sucks for y'all, Nick Alexander, my favorite Western Aussie. You bet your sweet ass I did, Nick Alexander. Yeah, dude. I can't say enough good things about it. This stream would be 2.5 hours long if I talked about Mr. In Between. It's a fucking kick-ass show. I will recommend it to anyone that will listen. It broke my heart that it was only 3 seasons. I just I'm kind of wanting to watch it back again. Trying to get the old lady to see if she'll like. We're in the middle of a bunch of shows right now, but I'm trying to see if she'll like play ball and watch it back. I am gonna watch it again at some point. It's a really quick watch. There's only 3 seasons. The episodes are 30 minutes long. Like, yeah, it was awesome. But yes, I did finish it. There's no time difference for us, really. The time difference total in Australia is like 12 hours, right, Nick? You're like it's like noon for you, right? I mean, midnight for you. What up, boy? What are you doing? Shout out to my dude Aaron the dog, man. You're in a little early for your promo. I'll always put you over early on in the show, but yeah, man. Mr. In Between is an amazing. How would you describe it, Nick? Like, dark comedy slash action thriller. It's kind of just like a day in the life of a hitman, but it's funny. Like it's genuinely funny, and the action is good. The characters are really good. They have really good Australian character actors to play, all the different roles. It's incredible. I fucking loved it. I fucking love it. Yeah, Mr. In Between. Anyone that'll listen, check it out. You won't be disappointed. Yep. So I got this rec from Aaron yesterday. Fiona and Cake. Apparently, if you like Adventure Time, which like I'm not gonna act like I'm Mr. Adventure Time, like, but every time I've watched it, it's funny. Like I'm not, I couldn't even tell you like much about it, but like I know that living good unacceptable, like that shit is funny. Like yeah, so I'm gonna check it out. That makes me just like okay, I've got to like officially watch all of Adventure Time now. Watch Fiona and Cake, like yeah, I'm in. I'm buying what you're selling. Hey, dude, I think he's a lot more live than some of these people do. For real. Yeah, it is. Like it just takes a little bit. It's like it's actually I would want to give it like a properly like nuanced breakdown. And like I said, I could do a whole stream about it. I'm gonna bring that back though, man. TC's Entertainment Center, like T Entertainment Center. See, I'm getting the Aussie Australian, the Aussie accent bleeding through there. No, I'm gonna do TC's Entertainment Center. I think I'm gonna bring it back where like I pick a movie, either one that's new or one from my own collection, and I'll like watch it and review it, or like an album and do the same thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna bring that shit back. But yeah, just getting warmed up here, boys. Shout out to the 4 people in the building. One of the 4 is that gentleman right there. If you're not subscribed to his channel, like Nick Alexander, if you don't know about Aaron the Dog MMA, subscribe to the homie's channel. You can find me there. Shit, it's been every Wednesday for the past few months. And it has been such a good time. This past Wednesday was no exception. Sick cast, boys. Aaron the Dog, yours truly, Jewish Better. Dude, I am loving the like recurring Jewish Better. And dude, Lucky Locks. It's Lucky Locks Bets, right? That's his full handle. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Great to be on panel with that dude. Would like to do that again. That was a good time. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Subscribe to Aaron the Dog MMA. Hey, dude, I say this to y'all all the time. Like this channel is like not for gambling advice, but just to let y'all know, Aaron and your boy and Jewish Better and like pretty much everyone that comes through there, we kind of been killing it recently. Just saying. There's no like, follow up to that. Just kind of a fact. Like we've kind of been killing it. Subscribe to Aaron the Dog MMA, the LFA Whisperer himself. And apparently Lucky Locks is an OG in the LFA style as well. So that's sick. Any friend of Aaron's is a friend of mine. Check out Lucky Lock. Lucky Locks Bets, I believe, on Twitter. Does he have a channel? If he has a channel, check that out. I'm gonna need to do that myself. But yeah, shout out to JB. Shout out to Lucky Locks. Yes, there you go. Lucky Locks Bets. OG in the game. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. That I like to hear that because they did not get much traffic. Like, even for a little channel like this that doesn't get a ton of traffic, like those were like, I got really pissed for one of them. I was like, no one gives a fuck about this. What the fuck? And then I was just like, yeah, dude. I mean, what do you expect? But nah, man, hit that. Just yeah, that's all I needed, just for one or two people to like find some kind of like value or entertainment in it, and that's enough to keep me motivated to keep it going. Hard for me to get up for cards like this with so many pointless fights with nameless jobbers, dude. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, this is actually kind of more of a card for casuals. What do y'all think about that? Would y'all agree or disagree with that? Like, I think this is more a card for like, oh, dude, Stylebender's fighting tonight, dude. Did you know that? Dude, Tai Tuivasa, shoeies. Like, I feel like this kind of card attracts more casual fans, whereas like hardcores are kind of like, oh my god, Tai again, fucking Tyson Pedro. Like, is he gonna shit the bed? Like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like all the like hardcore dudes are like rolling their eyes. So many people are like, I haven't made any bets for this card, or like, this card, what the fuck is even this? Like, what the hell is even that? Like, but like, I'm sure, or at least I would assume to a casual fan, like, you might be kind of like somewhat intrigued by this. So Aaron says Lucky Locks has a YouTube, but have been off for a few months with real life shit. Yeah. Gotta have priorities, dude. Real life absolutely comes first. Anytime he posts a video, you know it's been researched. Yep. I was gonna say, man, he definitely seems like a professional, like knows his shit, but he seems chill too. Like, seems down to earth. Like, I can see why you fucks with him. So yeah, man. Shout out to Lucky Locks Bets. Yeah, we follow each other on Twitter. No big deal. It's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, man, shout out to all those boys. That was Wednesday for me. What up, homie Noah? Izzy and Izzy and friends. It's Izzy and friends. One of them is gonna shit the bed, but it's probably not gonna be Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, subscribe to Aaron the Dog if you have not already. Great. I might have one like that already. What? Great. Yep. Yep. It is that kind of card. So the weigh-ins took place in the middle of the night or whatever, early morning. Time is relative. Time and space. Do I still need to see Oppenheimer? I want to see Oppenheimer so fucking bad. I want to see Oppenheimer and Blue Beetle. Call me a casual, but I think Blue Beetle looks fucking sick. Blue Beetle speaks to the 12-year-old comic book fanboy in me. And I don't give a fuck if it's like, I have no problem with a well done crowd pleaser. I'll just say that. Reacting familiar territory. I don't give a fuck. Is it tight? Does he look tight in the Blue Beetle shit? Does he do some tight shit? Is there a good fight? Is there a decently choreographed fight? Okay. Some funny jokes. Okay. Fine by me. I fucking loved Ant-Man, you know? How the fuck did manlet Shane Young miss by 4 pounds with the box of shame? Yeah, let's talk about that. Apparently, dude, Strickland's like railing on the Australian government. He's like, oh, the people are awesome. Like, they're cool as fuck. He seems like a bogan. Like he seems like he would fit right in, like just he seems like he would fit right in like the Australian outback, like redneck subculture. He feel like just slide right in there. Like I wouldn't be surprised to hear Strickland say at some point, I can fucking move here, dude. Yeah, I can fucking move here and get drunk with you guys all the time, fucking fight. And so yeah. Oh, the weigh-ins. There's you. I don't know. I don't know if I could even say there's always one that misses weight, but it seems like you don't have to go more than one or two cards before you get a weight miss. I'll be honest with you though, I was a little surprised at Shane Young by that much. I'm not shocked that someone missed weight, but I would have expected it to be like, I don't know, someone that has to travel halfway across the fucking world and not a dude that's basically in his backyard. I mean, I'm pretty sure Shane Young's a New Zealander, but like, it ain't that far, dude. So I was a little shocked at that. Even kind of more shocked that the fight's still going. That fight is still on, dude. He's obviously going to get, 20 or 30% of his purse taken, but that fight is the VO is still a SCO with Shane Young fight. So I don't know, man. Little shocking though. Shane Young misses weight by 4 pounds. He weighs in. Dude, what was up with all the like increments, like tenths of a fucking pound? Like, just fucking round the shit off. Why are you talking about like 184.8576? It's like, motherfucker, just cut that shit off. Either round up or round down. Whatever, dude. Why are you getting that like finite with it? 149.899910998900. You didn't even know what I was gonna say next. 100. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Australia. Get your boys, Nick. Get your fucking boys, man. They wilding, dude. Nah, man, that's a little surprising from Shane Young though. And yeah, but it's still a go. Vo's still a SCO for the Shane Young fight. Yeah, Shane Young and Miranda is still a SCO. Put a grave over your back. Well, okay, so there's a fine line there. How much though? Like, it has to be enough to get the point of the grave across, but you don't want to cover anybody up, right? It almost has to be like the size of if you were to put another person in there, like the grave that the fucking headstone for all of them. Oh my god, that's funny, dude. Yeah, he's a bit of a bobo. He's a troubled young man. I'll say that. Shame Young, am I right? Hi-oh. I wouldn't say way better. He looks better, but I don't think Miranda looked too hot either. And while we're on the subject, yes, unfortunate. Unfortunate for us, brother. Who's Shane Young? Yeah, he's a bit of a jabroni. Yeah, guy running the scale was the new guy on the job doing it by the book. I know, fucking nerd. Just did the guy miss weight or not? Yep. So, dude, I feel fucking stupid this morning, dude. I like can't speak English or something. It's weird. Maybe it's because my brains are fried. So, Shane Young misses weight. Everybody else makes it though, but as you can see right there, if I was you, this is not a fucking legal disclaimer. Just if I was you, I would not make this is more for like new people that come to this channel. Just so you understand where I'm coming from. If I was you, I wouldn't do it. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Great summer movie. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't. Whoever the better fighter is will more than likely win the fight. Not every time, but probably like 6, 7, 8, 9 times out of 10. More like 7 or 8. To me, that's just, I'm sorry, I'm just going to call a spade a spade. To me, that is being a little scared. Just from what I've observed, when people are like, oh, I don't really know. I think I want to bet this guy, but I gotta wait and see how. No, you're already scared. You're already scared to bet that dude. Like that's just how I feel. With that, and when, to me, I'm just saying, to me, overs and unders and time bets are kind of pussy bets too. They're kind of like, you're too pussy to pick a side, but like you're such a degenerate that you have to have some kind of action on the fight. We're like, I don't know. I just think violence. Like I just gotta have something. It's maybe not a pussy bet. It's a degenerate bet. I'll say that. That's okay. That's more like it. Overs and unders and time bets are fucking degen bets. I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's like that is a bet where it's like you have to have something on this fight, but you can't just like, I want to bet something. I gotta bet something. It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, when people are like, oh, I think I'm gonna bet this guy, but I gotta see how he looks on the scale. I was like, dude, that's a fool's errand. Just grab your fucking nuts and bet the dude or don't bet him. The scales don't make a fucking bit of difference. If he's better, he's going to win. If he's not, he's going to fucking lose. I just think that's very funny. Like, having watched fights and weigh-ins like well before I started, like, dude, I used to watch the weigh-ins and the press conferences just as a fan, just to like get into the shit. So having like watched that for like years and years now, and seeing the outcomes of these fights and like being that guy that was like, oh, dude, I can see the look in his eye. He looks scared. Or like, oh, dude, he's got the eye of the time. It's like, it just doesn't matter, dude. Like Woody to Wabbit, it just doesn't fucking matter. Well, wouldn't you like to know? I'll tell you what, Nick. I will tell you. Nick Alexander, I will tell you who my best dog pick is. But you're just going to have the trade-off is you got to stick around and kick it with your boy for a little bit. I'm like Saul, dude, just like begging you to like hang out with me and smoke weed and not leave. But don't leave. No, I'll tell you. I swear to God, I will. But while we're here, by the by, while we're on the subject, weed is tight. I think my homie Aaron the Dog MMA subscribed to his channel. I think he would agree. What we got, boys? This is the last bit of, what was it right before this? Something I hadn't had before, actually. Sour banana something. Fuck, what was it? Sour banana gelato? Sour gelato banana. No. Sour banana sherbet. That's what it was. But this is the last bit of sour banana sherbet and cataract kush. Sour banana sherbet. Cataract kush. Combination. Dude, my patois is fucking sick. Dude, my patois is better than Chet Hanks's. But yeah, it's got me feeling kind of stupid, but fuck it, man. It's got me feeling good too. My most degen parlay was Dana White Contender Series strike numbers. Great under and fantasy points scored and it hit. Sick. All right. As long as I have somebody to talk to, I won't feel like a total fucking loser. All right. Got my Dunkin'. I got my pot. I got my coffee pot. Shane Young missed weight. Right now, I'm going to tell you, and there's a method to my madness. There is like a point to all my rambling on about the weigh-ins, and I wouldn't do this, that. That's a little bit of a disclaimer because not like a legal one, but like a little bit of one because this is kind of what I thought. This is who I thought looked good and who I thought looked bad. It's not gonna affect the outcome of the fight, but just I watched the shit, so I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on it. This is who I thought looked ready to rock. All these fighters I thought looked fit, healthy, not as weight drained, and just ready to fucking go. Chuck Buffalo, he looked fit, man. He looked like a brick shit house. Felipe looked good. And shout out to them, especially the dudes that had to travel. Like, Australia is like, it ain't close to much. Unless you're in fucking South China or like New Zealand or fucking Thailand. It's close. It's in the area if you're in fucking Laos or like Cambodia or something. It's in the area if you're in fucking Burma. But yeah, shout out to the dudes that like had to travel halfway across the world and still looked like they were in incredible shape. Not an easy thing to do, to fight the jet lag, fight the acclimation. Like, it's weird, man. Not to get off track, but like, dude, you can like go to some place, like if you're not like from anywhere close to there and you go over to a place like that and you start digging in the soil, like you can get like weird bacterias and shit. Like, it's just, my point is like, that's not nothing to go that fucking far, have to do all that jet lag and bullshit and get acclimated and still just look like, bro, just nothing, just fucking ready to whoop ass. So shout out to all them, man. That's the point I'm trying to make. So that's who I thought looked good. Yeah, even the bigger boys, like Justin Tafa, I thought he looked pretty good, man. I've seen him look worse. I've seen him look like more of a fatty. Malarkey looked good for Jamie Malarkey. I mean, he's kind of a, he kind of looks like a fucking leather boot, but I thought he looked healthy. McDessie looked good. Let's not kid ourselves. If we're talking physiques, if we're talking like who like looked like the most physical specimen, I mean, who are we fucking kidding here? Yeah, it's the fucking light heavyweight model that could fucking be in a superhero movie. Yeah, it's pretty much Oldberg. It's gonna be, if Oldberg's on the card, he's gonna be like the most fit looking dude. Unless like Khalil or like fucking Dreekus. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna look the best physically. Tyson Pedro looked good too, though. He had something weird going on with his eye, though. Not to like get nitpicky about stuff, but during that interview, I don't know, it looked like he had like pink eye or something, or like he was getting pink eye, or like he got punched in the eye. I mean, maybe he got punched in sparring or something. I don't know, but it looked kind of weird. Weird that Nasrat needed the hurting curtain. I don't know if he needed it, but they brought it out for him. But he looked good. Like, if you hadn't brought the curtain out and he had just weighed in, I would have put him in looking good or looking sharp regardless. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That was weird. I was expecting him. Like, I was expecting them to pull away the hurting curtain and for him to just look like fucking Nosferatu, but he looked fine. Austin Lane looked good. I mean, yeah, the fucking pro football player athlete. Oh, he looked physically fit. Crazy, right? Hey, dude, I've been talking spicy about Chepe Mariscal this week, but he looked like a brick shithouse. I'd be lying to you if my little butt didn't clinch up seeing Chepe look like like machine gun, Kiefer Crosby looked good too, man. He did. Volkov always looks good. He's actually like, It was funny, man. I was watching, not like deep taping or anything. I fucking seen all of Volkov's fights, but I was just kind of like refreshing a couple. I went back and watched that Vitaly Minakov fight. He looks like a fucking bird compared to what he looks like now, dude. So yeah, he's actually shout out to Volkov for like bulking up and like being a fucking like big ass heavyweight now. But yeah, still look good. Manel Cop, I mean, come on, Starboy. He's good to fucking go. And yeah, Ty, yeah, I mean, he's a gordito, fat boy, but he looked healthy and happy. You know what I mean? For 265 and pudgy and like not super like cut. I mean, not super cut, like not cut at all. Like he looked fine. So that's how I thought looked good. This is who I did not think looked good. And like I said, it doesn't mean they're going to win or lose the fight. At least half of these dudes are going to win, more than likely. Like 1, 2. I'll pretty much guarantee the victories of 3 of them. So that's pretty much half. Guarantee 2 of them. The third is pretty much a guarantee. And the other 3 will certainly lose. So it's just like, it doesn't matter, man. I just wouldn't do it. Don't be hanging around, wait until the end of the fucking week. Be like, oh man, if this dude looks good, I'm waiting to pull the trigger to see, man, you just fucking scared. You just bet something else is what I would say. But I'm not here to get out advice, but that's what I would do if I was you. That's my 2 cents on it. But yeah, once again, this is who looks sharp, in my opinion. If I'm going to take the time to watch it, I'm going to at least tell you what I think about it. This is who I thought was looking good, ready to rock. And this is who I thought looked really sucked out. Like, physically, just the way they looked, Adesanya looked worse. Adesanya looked more drained in his face. But like when they were doing those interviews, man, Strickland was reeling. Like he couldn't even like cut corny, like cringy promos. He was just like, oh fuck, man. He was in a fog. Like he was fucked up from that weight cut, man. So like Sean, he's in the worst shape of all those people. Even like Shane Young, I think some shit happened with Shane Young. Like an injury or something, and he was just like, nah, we ain't cutting more weight. Or something like he got sick or something. It was just like, it ain't coming off. I'm not killing myself. I'm not losing this fight. Like that just makes me think that because the fight's still going. You know what I mean? Because the fight's still on, it's like he's gonna want it. Like, you know what I mean? That just makes me think like I'm not pulling out of this. I can't continue to cut weight, and I'm not gonna kill myself. That's just what it feels like. That feels like a purposeful weight miss, but the fact that it's still going is like, okay, I'm still like pretty fucking confident Shane Young's gonna win. So yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't do it. And what I'm gonna do, I haven't been able to do this the past couple weeks because I haven't caught the weigh-ins because they've been at just a fucking strange time, and I just didn't give enough of a fuck. But I'm gonna fucking put up who's winning and losing, and I guarantee you, you're going to see a lot of X's. You're going to see a lot of red X's. And you're going to see at least 2 green checks. So that's why if I was you, just my 2 cents, I wouldn't fucking do that shit. Fool's errand, if you ask me, boys. Shout out to my dude, the homie, the general, El Jefe, Chingon, amigo. Shout out to the General Alex Ramirez, the leader of the Dome, the greatest group chat in the world. If you're not in there, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You're probably not cool enough, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's invite only, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just, what can I say? You made me wish I had my fucking Chip Diamond avatar up. Unreal. He would be. My cracker ass. Dude, Cop is wild, man. Manel Cop is fucking wild. Manel Cop stole the show at the presser. At the 293 press conference, Manel Cop stole that shit. He was going at Adesanya and Kai Kara-France. He was going at someone right next to him who's the 185-pound champ. He was like a fucking Staffordshire dude. He was like a fucking little pit bull going at Adesanya and hurling shit at Kai Kara-France simultaneously, like a like elitely ranked rival and like one of the best pound for pound fighters in the current like middleweight champion who's standing right in front of him. Cop is a fucking dog. Manel Cop is a fucking dog. That dude is wild. Hey, tell him, dude. Tell him, man. Hey, dude. Fuck. Shout out to the Texas homies, man, or anyone that's in the South, Zero Cheddar, anybody that's. I went to go get coffee this morning. I opened up my door and the humidity just hogged. Little boy get punched in the face. Fuck. And it's I mean, it's 90 something now, but it was like high 80s at that point, but the humidity, real feel was like 100, definitely. Where the humid, like you have to like, you just like run into the, like humidity's like that's a fucking brick wall. You just run to like, so man, and I know it's been a hot summer because my dad texted me, he texted me a picture, and I thought he was just like texting me a picture of his backyard because he likes to, work on shit in the backyard. I was like, oh yeah, backyard looking nice because it was, but he was like, no, look at the thermometer. In the shade, it was like 120. Now he's in Little Rock, like pretty much on the fucking river. That shit gets humid as a motherfucker. But that's similar to like some of the Texas weather. And so like, I'm just saying, any of y'all that have been fucking going through this summer, Lord have mercy. Hot enough to fucking kill a man out there, boys. Dammer. Whew. Just had to get that out there. See, I don't know much about that, man. I've driven through New Mexico, driven through like Arizona briefly, but like I haven't really spent enough time in that kind of climate to speak intelligently on it. Most of the time I was in California, was in Northern California. Like, I mean, I guess I was in Nevada for a little bit and it was hot as a bitch. Like, yeah, I got broke down in Battle Mountain. That was a fucking living nightmare. So yeah, but man, that humidity, I don't care for it. I mean, I can take it. Like my body is, pretty much acclimated to it, but it was just like, I haven't been working outside on a daily basis in a while. And going outside today is like, I'm glad I don't. Like you can get used to it. You can get used to anything, but no, thank you. No, thank you. You ain't lying. I'm with you there, dude. I don't like humidity. He really doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's a fearless little dude, man. I tell you what, I would love to see if he keeps climbing the ranks. Oh my God. would I love to see a Cop versus Pantoja rematch. He fought Pantoja in his fucking debut. They're like, who are you going to fight coming out? How about Pantoja? How about the current champion? Right off the bat, off the rip, Pantoja. Have a ball. It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Starboy is going to shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. On the night. I truly believe that. Yep. Yeah, you preaching to the choir. I have been with women that have required that on a daily basis. Yeah, I've had to go to the store for that shit more times than I care to remember. So yeah, you ain't lying. What up, Let's Dance? How are you, man? Long time no see. Aaron the Dog is right about a lot of things. Subscribe to Aaron the Dog, everyone, if you haven't. Yeah, Aaron the Dog knows his shit. With Dana White Contender Series, with LFA, he's the LFA whisperer. Apparently, Lucky Locks is a bit of a whisperer himself. So yeah, check out both of those barrages. And what's up, Let's Dance? How are you, man? You pumped for these fights, dude? You just in time. I was just talking about the weigh-ins, kind of just giving my thoughts on how everybody looked. As you know, I don't really think it affects the outcome of the fight, but since we're talking about it, a little bit of hype, a little bit of fanfare for the people. So yeah, man, I've been here rambling bullshit and I'm kind of stoned and just, enjoying the company of the homies and talking about fights and shit. So let's actually talk about the fights a little bit. I have burning questions. There's 4 people in here. That's enough for me. That's enough feedback for me. I've been doing this. Let's Dance. Haven't seen you in a minute, my dude. You may or may not have been catching this. I have burning questions. I want burning predictions, hot takes. By God, hot takes. Right off the bat, dude. Let's just get right into this shit. What y'all think's gonna be fight of the night, man? To me, this is my criteria. This doesn't have to be everyone's. Like sometimes a good fight is a good fight no matter how long it lasts. But to me, fight of the night is a banger of a fight where both dudes get hurt and it goes all 15. Like they are swinging till the final fucking bell. To me, that's fight of the night. Now, understandably so, there can be a fight of the night type fight where it's like it only lasts like a round and a half, but goes back and forth. Both dudes get hurt and one dude gets finished. But like, I almost feel like if one dude gets the victory in like devastating fashion, even if it's been a competitive fight, I almost feel like that's kind of like jipping them out of like a performance of the night a little bit. Because like I think there is something to be said for having to weather a storm. But so that's why to me, like fight of the night to me goes the whole 15 or 25 or whatever goes the duration and is still like a banger where like both dudes are going for the finish. They both just happen to be like great dance partners and it just doesn't happen. That's fight of the night to me. What do y'all think it's gonna be for 293? Have a casual toke while we ponder it. I'm gonna mull it over myself a second. Fight of the night. It's weird, man. There's some real greasy matchups. At least a few of these are setup fights for the Aussie to win, kind of like UFC Pelly. There were some like, okay, hey, French dude, here's this alley-oop. Jam that motherfucker through real quick for the peoples. I think there's some fights like this on that card. Fights like that on this card. But fight of the night. Let me look at the card itself. What is a damn fight of the night going to look like on this card? it's usually one you don't expect. Not always, but like, I feel like at least a good bit of the time it's one you don't expect. Usually ones everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be fight of the night. One of the dudes just gets fucking slumped. I can tell you this. If Justin Tafa and Austin Lane doesn't end in the first round, it is not going to be fight of the night. If that fight goes to the cards, it is going to be a fucking dumpster fire. But no bullshit. I could see maybe, I don't know. The more I've thought about this fight, I think Pedro is going to fucking finish Turkali. But if that goes to the cards, I could maybe see that. Man, I could see Olberg, Da, and Jung being fight of the night. Some people won't agree with that. Shout out to my dude, Aaron the Dog. He's on Da and Jung. Aaron is on Da and Jung. He is in the Zhang Li Parlay Bebe this week. I mean, like, it could be. Olberg could knock him out. Don't, dude. If Da, I'm not saying he's going to. My official pick is Olberg. But if Da and Jung takes Olberg down and gets on top of him, you're probably not going to want to be holding an Olberg ticket. That's all I'm going to say. You probably ain't going to be holding one. You're going to be sweating. I think Da and Jung is way more alive than some people do this week. I'm picking Olberg to win. I said on Aaron's show, like, I'm going to be a pussy and pick Olberg. I am tailing, but I love the Zhang Li this week because I can get a little something on Daun. If he pulls off the upset, hey baby, that is one more leg in the parlay, baby. So yeah, official pick there is Olberg because I think if it goes to the cards, if it's close, it's going to go to Carlos. But I could see that going to the cards potentially. Like I said, I think people are so goddamn sure about Olberg this week. I'm not. I think he wins. I think there's a chance he knocks Da and Jung out. He doesn't have great defense. He's willing to just kind of like stand there and trade and just see what the fuck happens. Olberg, I think, learned his lesson from the kid. Like on paper, hey man, he could complete one of like a million triangle theories where like fighter A beats fighter B. Fighter B beats fighter C. Fighter C beats fighter A. It's just like, it's just an infinite triangle. But like, yeah, so that's why I've just seen it happen too many times. I'm not like, now, while we're on that subject, before I get too far, much further into this, I've gone a little bit too far already without this shout out. I mentioned Wednesday that I was on Aaron the Dog MMA, as I have been for the past several months. Thursday, I would say I'd say it's probably going at least a month or two now. I've been a recurring guest on Pub Sports Radio's MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. And this Thursday was no exception. Make sure y'all check out that podcast wherever you can listen to those kind of things, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, etc. Yeah, man, shout out to the boys at Pub. Shout out to Big Show, Money Mills, a.k.a. MMA Locker Room, a.k.a. Yeah, I'll go ahead and begrudgingly say it. He's got some of the best segues and promos there is. Mills is hilarious, and he's nice on the mic. Shout out to Liam Picks Fights, dude. That was the first time that Liam and I have been on stream together. Shout out to him. It was a good time. That was Thursday. Now, I mentioned that for a reason. We haven't gotten greasy just yet, but I will go ahead and spoiler alert. Carlos Oberg is in the Pub Podcast parlay. So I like that this week. No matter who wins that fight, that clears a leg of a parlay for me. So, like, there's 2 parlays this week that are great, like, hedges. So I like that. But yeah, Oberg, I'm picking him to win, but I'm just not as confident as some people are. He could be the parlay bust. I hope he's not, man. But like, it's gonna bust one of those parlays. So it's kind of like that fight. Oberg, Dalian Jung is gonna be bittersweet for your boy. I'll just put it like that. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to the boys at Pub. That was a good time. But yeah, Dalian Jung, Oberg. I think that could be fight of the night, dude. I really do. But yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's dance. Thank you for the feedback, sir. Fight of the night goes to Dos Santos versus Cop Grid. And I see you go, Santos. Yeah, you are absolutely on an island with that, sir. I'm getting bristly just thinking about it. I kind of want to block you forever. No, I'm just playing. I'm just funning. I'm on the other side of that. Best of luck to you, for real. I see that being performance of the night. Oh, see, hey, you're not on an island, sir. Well, at least with that take, Nick Alexander thinks that's fight of the night too. Man, homie Noah has had some really good shouts on these questions the last couple weeks where it's like, damn, I should have thought of that. I'm gonna say it's Oberg and Dalian Jung. That's my pick. That's my official pick for fight of the night. That's a good shout though, man. That's another one, dude. That's another one where I'm like, yeah, I think Malarkey wins, but you're drunk for the morning time if you think that I'm betting Jamie Malarkey. I certainly wouldn't bet John McDessie at this stage in life in this economy, but I ain't betting no Jamie Malarkey in this economy neither. You got me chopped, dude. I ain't doing that. Well, dude, we are almost an hour in. You are tardy, sir. What's up, Lobby? Hey, that's a pretty good shout too, though, Lobby. I mean, if you're gonna be, I wouldn't even call this fashionably late. You are more than fashionably late, sir. But hey, if you're gonna be that late, at least make an entrance. That's all I can ask. You have done that. That's a great shout. What's up, Doe? What are you doing? I'm smoking sour banana sherbet ground up and mixed with Cataract Kush. What's up? Shout out to Lobby, CDQ, one of the regulars on this channel. All right, let's get the bullshit out of the way too. What's going to be the snoozer, man? What's going to put us all to sleep? Which of these is going to suck? And I'll just throw the next one out too. Who's getting robbed, boys? Who's getting the fuck put to them? It's going to be somebody. Somebody is going to get fucking daylight robbed. You better believe it on a card like this. And it's probably going to be an Australian fighter. Like, honestly, man, I could see Gabriel Miranda getting robbed. I'll just go ahead and answer that one. I could see Gabriel Miranda getting robbed. I know that might be kind of like, like easy, kind of like lame pick, but I can see that. Snoozer, I could see it being that fight too. No. I'd have to think about that a second for Snoozer. Yeah, hey, if Tafa Austin Lane doesn't finish early, I could see that getting really fucking boring really quick. If they start getting tired, I could see that getting sloppy and boring. Where the crowd starts booing. Boo! Fuck you. Snoozer. I think a lot of these finish though, man. I think we're gonna see a lot of finishes. Like I said, to me, this card feels like a setup card for the Oceanic fighters. This is a big deal over there, man. It's a big deal anywhere, but like, not only is it a country, it's like a whole goddamn continent. That area, like, the MMA fan base is rabid, and it's just not as big as some other places. So it's like they just rally and band together, dude, when these events take place. And like, they're a fucking rowdy ass crowd. So I just feel like they're just giving the people what they want with some of these, man. Like, I'm sorry. I know there's some homies on Turkali. Shout out to my dude Bro Picks, UFC Bro Picks. I know he's on Anton, Turkali, whatever the fuck. I think that one's set up for Pedro. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be early, but I think Pedro's going to finish him. I think Pedro's going to knock him out. Or club and sub. Excuse me. But snoozer, man. Malarkey McDessie. I could see that getting kind of lame. But nah, my official pick will be Shane Young. Just because I think he'll fight kind of safe. Like, I don't think that just feels like how Shane Young fights anymore. Like, doesn't want to get knocked out, especially in front of everybody, but wants to get the win. I think Shane Young that's just the feeling I have. Shane Young just wants to get his hand raised, and I don't know if he's going to really like take too many risks. And I could see that getting like really fucking, like, I can see like Shane Young backing up and circling a lot in this fight, and then like trying to get some boxing and like leg kicks and shit off against Miranda. I don't know, man. Like, I can see that getting lame. That's my pick for that. And robbery, yeah, I'm gonna say it's that one too. Oh god, I'm sure that's probably torture for you. One day at a time, Lobby. If it's not one day at a time, if you can't do one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. If you can't do that, 1 minute at a time. If you can't do that, 1 second at a time. You'll make it through. You want to hear what my fantasy lineup is, Lobby? I don't get as crazy with you with that stuff, but I am in a fantasy league. And I do, dude, personally, I think I have a fucking kick-ass team. I think it's deep as fuck. I think I have one of the best receiving cores in my league. I think I have a quarterback that is going to end up being killer this season. And I almost have like too many receivers that I don't know who to like stick in my flex. But anyways, we can talk about that later. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't push back too much. Nazareth, I can see being close because of low volume and people with busted parlays crying. Good shout, man. Hey, dude. Noah has some good feedback with these questions, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all being here, talking shit, kicking it with your boy. Little after party, small gathering. Have a casual toke, crack one open, talk shit. So yeah, we talked about those. Yeah, whatever. Boring, lame ass fights. Who cares? Let's get spicy. Who is not going to fucking lose? The following fighter is not going to lose. Who? The following fighter is a goddamn near guarantee L word. They will not lose. I'll start it off. I'll kick this one off. This is lame. This is square. This is L7 weenie. But it's Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya is not going to lose this fight. Strickland has been talking way too spicy. He's going to make a fucking example out of him. Adesanya seems dialed in. It seems like he took this weight cut seriously. He looked drained for sure, but I've seen Adesanya look worse. I've heard him sound worse in these fucking post weigh-in interviews that they always make him do. Like, they've been doing this UFC weigh-in show for a while now, and like Adesanya's had been in these several times, and I've heard him sound worse and look worse. He's gonna fuck Strickland up. He's not gonna lose. So the people have talked about this, like people that I know and respect have said like that price tag is like, no, dude, he's gonna cover it and then some. He's gonna look like mine after the fight. He is gonna look minus 1,000. He just is. He says he wants to sub Strickland. A club and sub is absolutely in the realm of possibility where Strickland's so fucked up he doesn't know what's going on, and Izzy like subs him and does some crazy celebration, but I think he knocks him out. I think he knocks him out. Chews him up, spits him out. Now, there's some other fighters that I am just about as confident in, but this card was set up for Adesanya. Shout out to the boys at Pub. I said this Thursday on the Pub podcast. Like, this was set up for Adesanya, and this is what I said on the podcast. Strickland is who's an easier matchup? Who's been an easier title defense for Adesanya? What threat does Strickland present that he either hasn't seen before or hasn't seen a better version of? He's fought more dangerous strikers. He's fought heavier hitters. He's fought more technical strikers. He's fought better wrestlers. He's fought bigger dudes. He's fought better dudes. His championship level experience compared to Strickland, it's like Strickland's never had Strickland's never even had a fucking title shot before. This is his first title shot. Adesanya's been lapping the division. He's gonna fucking smoke him. Dogfucker is gonna win. Period. So that's mine. What say you, Barrages? Hey, that would be my second pick. If we're going in order, Adesanya, very close second, Starboy. Like, Strickland, at least, as much as I think that Strickland like is the easiest fight of Adesanya's like title reign, and probably is he? No, he's probably had easier fights in his UFC career, but like Cop Dos Santos is the fucking mismatch of the card. These dudes are not on the same level. This dude's a fucking greenhorn, and Manel Cop is going to fucking smoke him. The only thing that's like gives me a little bit of pause, and not really even, but like, yeah, I wish he was just focused on this dude. But on the other hand, Manel Cop has fought, literally, he had a reasonably, I mean, he got his ass whooped, but like, he was competitive. He gave a decent account of himself against the fucking champion in his debut, and then a split loss to Nikolai that arguably could have went to him. And then he's won every fight since, most of them by finish. Like, this is a mismatch. This is what's going to happen. You listen, y'all listen. This is what's going to happen. I said this Thursday. I said this Wednesday. I said this all fucking week. Homie Noah knows what time it is. But Manel Cop is going to smoke this dude. He's going to starch him. I hope it's a club and sub for the boys. A lot of the homies are on Manel Cop by sub. I know Moise is. Shout out to Big Moise, the owner of the Carousel. Moise is on Manel Cop by sub. I know some of the other homies are. I can't remember exactly everyone, but like several of the boys are on Cop by sub. So for y'all's sake, I hope it's a club and sub. But unfortunately, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it $150. I think Manel is one punching this motherfucker. Dos Santos, who has that motherfucker knocked out? Who? He's a jiu-jitsu guy who's now at Shute Boxe. That now I guarantee you he is going to come out and think he's a striker, and Manel Cop is going to put his fucking lights out. That dude is going to be staring off into another galaxy, fucking astral projecting. Manel Cop is going to get on the mic and say something crazy about Kai Kara France, cut a spicy little promo. Everyone's going to be booing. Shit is going to get rowdy. That's what's going to happen. So I was close. Yeah, like if it won't for Adesanya, my L word, my most confident favorite would be Manel Cop. I think he is going to put on for Oceania and then piss them all off tremendously. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Where it's like nobody doubted you. Everyone just wanted to see you lose. It's not like they think you're actually going to lose. They just want it's kind of like a Floyd Mayweather effect, where it's like, yeah, like he's gonna win. He's probably gonna win. It's like you want the chance to like see them lose. I think that's what it is. He's not going to though. Like he's gonna fuck Strickland up and probably knock him out. This is the thing. This is the breakdown for this, and I'm about to get to the stare downs. I haven't watched the stare downs yet. I'm gonna do that live, give you my live reactions on the replay. But just I broke this fight down all week on a couple of different platforms. Once again, shout out to Aaron the Dog MMA. Shout out to the boys at Post Sports Radio. This is just the more I've talked about it, he's just like Strickland has no chance at point fighting Adesanya. No chance whatsoever. Adesanya goes to the point fighting to mitigate risk from like power punchers, and he still has success. If he's point fighting and he's the power puncher, oh my fucking God. He is going to make fucking mincemeat out of Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland has no fucking chance in hell. He ain't got no chance in Hades at point fighting Adesanya. He will get put into a blender so fucking quickly. And it could be over in 2 rounds. So I've heard some people say, oh yeah, Strickland's got to just like stay within himself, not take too many risks. No, he has to take risks. He has to get crazy with Adesanya. He has to get in this. This is just my 2 cents on it. He has to get in Adesanya's face, make it a fucking dogfight, make it ugly, and just get a hold of him. I'm not saying he's going to be able to do it. In fact, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. In fact, I think he's going to go charging in and get fucking pull countered. I think he's going to get counter punched. I think he's going to get buzzed. And Adesanya is going to knock him out with like a flying knee or something. He's going to knock him out with like a knee or an elbow. And it's just going to end with Strickland like turtled up on the ground, covering up, waiting for the ref to stop it. And Adesanya is going to do a crazy dance celebration and say something really cringy. And it's just going to be like, womp, womp, womp. I just think, Izzy won again. Woo! Woo! Wee! You know, like cutting loose out there. Devil's beating his wife. The sun is shining, but it's raining. So where were we? That's the main. That's kind of what I feel about the main event. Boys, it's time. Time to get greasy. Time to talk bets. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this simultaneously. Stare down, bet talk, combination. Pop the tube on. Definitely need to repack the Kringer. The homies in the building. Texas in the building strong. Hey, I think Texas and the Midwest in the building strong, dude. I think it's just Alex, Noah, and Lobby. So cheers, boys. Been kind of a slow day. Excuse me. But I'm happy to have you all here, man. Cheers. About to watch these stare downs. Get greasy with it. But while I get this set up, I'll finish these questions. Who's the dog? Nick Alexander, if you still here, I know I put you through the torture of my rambling and bullshit and all that. I'm going to tell you who my parlay buster is, Bo. I got a couple. I got a damn couple. And you're really going to like one of them. You might really like both of them. But I would love to know who y'all think is going to shit in everyone's apple pie. Who is going to dookie in everyone's fucking Frosted Flakes? Who is going to shit on those 10,000 thread Egyptian cotton sheets? Who is going to fucking Amber Heard and Johnny Depp sheets? Who's going to fucking pull an Amber Heard this week? Dude, you know what's crazy? Is I used to think that Amber Heard was so fine. Dude, in Pineapple Express, even in Aquaman. Oh my God. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, boys. Just can't look at her the same way anymore. Shame. It's a damn shame, ain't it? Just crazy. But yeah, who's gonna Amber Heard this motherfucker? I got a couple. The one that I am actually the most confident in. Shout out to the 6 people in the building. Just got some burning questions. If you just come in the building, pull up a seat, crack open a cold one. I'll pass around the bubbler. Let me ask you, boys. Who's gonna bust the parlays? Who's y'all's dog of the week? Who's gonna fuck everyone's shit up? Who y'all gonna be barking about after the fights are over? All of the early prelim favorites can't be trusted. I agree with that. Jackie boy, what up, Bo? What are you doing? Sup, player? I think Da Eun Jung is really fucking live. Oh my God, do I think he's live? Yeah, yeah. You know what, Jack? I'm not gonna let you wind me up about that. Ha ha ha. LOL. We have so many laughs together. Yes, very, very, very funny. Very funny, Jack. No, I expect no less. Jack is very humorous, even though it, sometimes pisses me off. But hey, man, that's the homie. If there's anyone I could argue fights with till the end of time, it'd probably be Jack. Woo! Jack says blood diamond. Jackie Boy says he hears the dogs barking. Hey, man, you know what? This is a perfect time. This is the perfect now that we're really starting to get we're starting to get out of the weigh-in kind of general fight talk, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're getting down to the portion of the stream that gets really fucking greasy. And before we go any further, let me remind you all of something. Let me make something very clear to all of you people. The stream is for entertainment purposes only. It's not gambling or financial advice. So if you decide to tail any of my greasy little plays that I'm about to unfold, you're doing so at your own risk. Please bet responsibly. Call that number right there that you see on the screen if you cannot. I take no responsibility. This is my legal disclaimer. I do not have time for any shenanigans like that. Please and thank you. Now, final burning question for the chat before we get really fucking greasy. All right. If I can fucking find it. Oh my God. Choking. Last but certainly not least, who's going to fucking steal the show? Oh, I know that you do, Jackie boy. Literally how I fucking met you, arguing about some jobber fight. The first time, the first interaction I ever had with Jack in any chat or anything, just arguing about a fight. So yes, if there's anybody that knows that, Jackie boy is me. Who's gonna steal the show though, Jackie boy? Who is gonna put on for Western Australia? Who's gonna put on? Isn't that in Sydney? Is Sydney? Is it in West Australia? Dude, my geography in Australia is really, really, really bad. Like shamefully bad. So wherever the fuck Sydney is, man, who's gonna put on for Sydney? You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Who's gonna put on for Sydney? Steal the show? I mean, fuck. Is Adesanya like knocking out Strickland really gonna steal the fucking show? I don't know, man. I'll say this. I'm not guaranteeing this will happen, but I have bet on this. This is a dog that I like this week. If this happens, if in capital letters, if Bam Bam Tuivasa chin checks Volkov, slumps him in front of that probably very fucking drunk Sydney crowd, he's going to steal the show. Like, Adesanya beating Strickland just won't be able to live up to that. Ty is too likable. He's just too much of a man of the people for him to get a big upset like that in front of the homies. Oh my God, dude. That's going to steal the show. That's my pick. I'm not guaranteeing that's going to happen. I understand why Volkov's the favorite. He should be. There's a pretty good chance that Ty gets front kicked and stopped to the body. But dude, I'm personally of the opinion that Ty is exactly the kind of fighter that has hurt Volkov in the past. He fits the bill of a big, hard-hitting, at times sloppy and unpredictable, yet very dangerous heavyweight. C, Timothy Johnson. C, even Vitaly Minakov. I mean, he's pretty technical, but still, like Vitaly, Derek Lewis. Ty, you can fit him in there. Ty even fucking slumped Derek Lewis. And we saw what Derek Lewis did to Volkov. And everything. Yeah, he was doing this and that to third Derek Lewis. Yeah, he was. But that's why I think Ty's live. Volkov gets guys hurt and can get a little ahead of himself sometimes. He can stick his chin out there a little bit too much sometimes. He can get caught staring in the mirror sometimes. It's how Timothy Johnson dropped him. Volkov can get caught in transition. He can get caught when he's on autopilot. I think that's what's going to happen here, dude. My official pick, my official bet for this fight is Bam Bam, Ty Tuivasa, KO, Shoey for the boys. Let's fucking go. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. If Ty chin checks Volkov, I'm not guaranteeing it, but if he does, and I'm by God, I got a little money that says he does, and I got a fucking arrogant ass pick that says he does, that's gonna steal the fucking show. I'll tell you what, Jackie boy, I'm picking Oberg. Shout out to the boys at Pub. I'm tailing. I have a bet on Oberg. I'm tailing the Pub podcast parlay. So for the sake of that, I hope Oberg wins. But if he doesn't, that clears a leg of the Zhang Li parlay. Shout out to my homie Aaron the Dog MMA. So I am not as confident on Oberg as some. And I like that I have action on both sides of that fight, because if it weren't for the homies, I don't know that I would have anything to do with it. Because like I said, I'm picking Oberg. I'm picking Oberg in the Pub contest. I'm picking him to win, but it won't shock me one fucking bit if Da Un Jung ends up on top of him, elbowing his skull through the crust of the earth, or just straight up choking him out. So we'll just see what happens. But I'm glad that I have action on both sides. I'm glad that I'm hedging that fight. And yeah, I mean that's fair. Like, Oberg's a pretty popular fighter. He's a city kickboxing fighter. If he starches Da Un Jung, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a crowd pleaser for word. I can get down with that. I mean, that's the one that sticks out to me. I mean, it'll be an honorable mention. I had to, man. I had to. I've been on a pretty good run. I'm still not going crazy with this card. I'm only risking 2 units, but like, Ty's in there. He's not like, he's not what I'm basing my slate around. But come on, man. Ty has a puncher's chance if there ever fucking was one. He is going to be fired up. Tai Tuivasa, 100% Utah. Good job. He 100% Utah. Feeds off the crowd. They are going to be rocking and rolling. Nick, I think your Aussie homies are going to be drunk as some goddamn skunks, dude. I think they are going to be fucking saucy. And I think Ty is going to be fired up. And so I think if there's any kind of magic in the air, like, it's going to be for this fight. Like, I think he's going to fucking clip Volkov. And I got a few dollars that says he does just that. Yeah, it'll be something ridiculous that only Ty can pull off. But like, what can you do? What can you do? Is Ty my favorite fighter? No. Do I like Ty? Of course I like Ty. I'm not some fucking monster, dude. I'm a reasonably, like, somewhat normal human being. Come on, man. Like, if you look, like I said, I understand if Ty's not your favorite fighter, but if you hate Tai Tuivasa, if you're like, fuck Ty, like, there's something wrong with you, bro? Ty is a good old beau. He's a good old bloke. He's a man of the people. He's a genuine dude. Seems like a solid, just good-hearted dude. And he's a fucking bat. And he'll just knock your fucking block off. And he does shoeies. And he's pretty funny. Like, who doesn't like Tai Tuivasa? Like, get a fucking life if you don't like Ty. For real. Get a fucking life. Howdy. What are you doing, boys? What kind of fancy coffee you sipping on? I got some old Dunkin'. It's doing the trick for me, though. Shout out to the 7 people in the building. Yeah, man, you got to. Like, Ty has a good puncher's chance. Yeah. Howdy, boys. What up, cyber bully? What up, fucking jerky king? What up, you jerky jerk? Turkey jerk. I like how he talks. I like how you talk. Psych. What up, JB? Oh, I certainly do, brother. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Dude, we're just having a little shindig. It's turning into a little gathering now, boys. We got 8 people in here. Shout out to my dude, the Jewish Better. Like I said, JB, I'm just saying, dude, I've been enjoying these recurring panels on Wednesday with Aaron the dog. I think it should, I wouldn't be too mad if it was kind of like a semi-permanent thing. I'm just saying. What's up, though, dude? How are you, man? We just get you, JB. You are here not a moment too soon, brother, because we're about to get real fucking greasy. I actually just asked all my burning questions. If you care to answer them, I think I probably know your answers to some. But yeah, man, I usually just ask, like, what's going to be fight of the night? What's going to be the snoozer of the night? What fight has the most robbery potential? Like, who's going to get fucking jobbed if it goes to the cards? I think there's a few candidates for that. Who's everyone's L word? Who's everyone's most confident favorite? That's one. Who's everyone's favorite dog? And who's going to steal the show? That's usually what I ask. But hey, man, we are now to the sweet and spicy part, boys. We're about to get greasy. I'm going to unveil, gentlemen, if you will, my greasy little slate for UFC 293. So we're going to get real fucking greasy. We're going to get real spicy. Let me know what y'all's favorite bets are. Who's whooping ass? Who are we going to be fucking bragging about on Saturday night / Sunday morning / the rest of the fucking week? We're about to get into the good part. We're about to get into the meat and taters, the meat and potatoes of this fucking card. Sick. That's sick. So, JB, if I did that, I would do that, and I want to do that. But if I did do that, it would piss off about 25 people. I've turned so many people down for that. It wouldn't be right. I want to. I feel bad that I cannot, but if I did, it would piss off about 25 people, including like Aaron and probably Jack and probably Nick Alexander. So please don't be offended. I've turned many people down for that. It's nothing personal. It's just, maybe I'll get back to that, because I used to do that. I used to have guests on. I haven't done it for quite some time, but I beg your forgiveness. Like, you want me? I can give you a short list of the people that would be furious at me for having you on before them. Boston Nick, Big Show Picks, MMA Locker Room, aka Money Mills, Aaron the Dog, probably Jack Attack, probably Alex Ramirez. Like, there's. I know, but dude, if I did that, you were one of the first people I would be worried about offending. Like, it wouldn't be right. But hey, dude, I tell you what, we do have. We got 10 people up in this motherfucker, and boys, that just fills me with a passion, and a fire, and a spirit. JB Army salute. He says, "A Jew offended? What are you, thick? Are you thick in the head, 2 cents?" Yeah, probably. The General Ramirez, I'd be offended for you. I appreciate it, man. Hey, boys, we got us a little party now. Let's get greasy. What are we all here for? We're here to talk fucking bets. I'm officially like, I consider myself kind of a fucking degenerate now. I haven't been able to stop betting on UFC for the last couple years. So, yeah, I like to consider myself one of you. Now, I ain't no fucking baller. I ain't no fucking high roller, dude. I cannot play Fat Wallet with JB or Aaron the Dog or Jack or any of you. Y'all are the ballers. Y'all are the fucking pros. I'm the loudmouth. But I'll tell you what, this loudmouth here has already hit his 2023 betting goal. I'm already up double-digit units. My new goal is to fucking keep them. Thus and so, I have not gone too crazy with this card. I've only risked 2 units, but I'm having a good fucking feeling, boys. I'm having a good fucking feeling that we're going to have another good week. So let's just dive right in to the grease. Let's get fucking greasy right now. This is my card. He said, drop the link, hillbilly. Maybe I will and maybe I won't. Yeah, as I said, just put up the disclaimer right now. But yeah, if we're talking factual information, as a matter of fact, I am up. Keep them. Let's get greasy. This is my greasy little slate for UFC 293. I think that I've mentioned this. I know I mentioned it yesterday. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it Wednesday too on Aaron's show. I bet the O's. Let's go O's. I bet the O's against the Angels, who swept them. But I bet them in game 1, crushed them. Bet and get. Hence, bet the O's, get a free bet. I laid that free bet on one Sean Strickland. I want to get this out of the way first because I do not think that this bet is going to cash. I do not think Sean Strickland is going to win. This is just for fun. This is just for clout. Just to fucking say I had it. Just in case. It's not going to hit. That's why I would not put anything more than a free bet on this. Because, like I said earlier in the stream, I think that Israel Adesanya is going to show up and show out. I think he's going to make an example out of Sean Strickland. In fact, I think if he doesn't make an example out of Sean Strickland, it's going to be kind of a fucking bad look for Izzy, man. I think he needs to fucking, prove something here. I think he's going to have a point to prove, and I think he will do just that. So, yeah, that's kind of a throwaway. That's probably going to end up being a donation, but these are in chronological order. These are the bets as I made them in my mind for the week, for the fight. That's sick. Hey, cheers, brother. Hey, I need to repack this fucking chillin'. Actually, it's not a chillin'. What am I talking about, dude? I got the bubbler today, boys. I'm so used to having the chillin'. Sorry, bub. That's what we call him. My wife named him Bub. I got the bubbler, dude. Hey, I'm not gonna give her name out there, but friend of the family sent my wife an early birthday present, and it's this sick, like, my wife loves the color pink. It's this pink, like, Tyrannosaurus Rex bubbler. So she uses that now as like the daytime piece. So when I stream, now I get the fucking little house bubbler, which is sick because it's a little less harsh than the chalice. But yeah, cheers, JB. I got today is ground up mix of sour banana sherbet and cataract kush combination. Hoping to crack triple digits. I know that's several people's goals. I thought about that, but I was like, you fucking idiot. You are not going to hit triple digit goals. And I like, my mentality has been not overreaching. That's been my mantra, is like, stay within yourself, do what feels right in your gut, don't overreach, be consistent, unit management. That's not really a mantra. I'm just saying things, but those are things that I try and tell myself. I need to smoke more weed or less. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, like I said, Strickland, probably throwaway bet. But yeah, my goal, man, is just to keep my. I worked hard to get these double-digit units. It ain't a lot, but it took me a lot of fucking embarrassingly bad bets and like having to eat a shit ton of crow. So man, I'm just sick of eating trash bird with the gambling. So yeah, man, it's not a lot, but I'm proud of those double digits, and I intend to fucking keep them. So yeah, cheers, gentlemen. Hey, boys, we hit 10 live viewers for a little bitty old organic channel like mine. That's all I need. TC's a happy camper. He's about to be a real fucking stone camper too. All right, moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I tend to think you're right. Now, I'm not the only person that has this parlay. In fact, I've seen this parlay a couple of different times scattered across the Twitter sphere, the Exosphere timeline, whatever. So this is, a decently popular parlay. I made this parlay early in the week. Like I said, these bets, I'm gonna unveil them to you in chronological order as I made them. This is the second bet that I made. This is my main bet. This is what the core of my slate is centered around. And what I usually try and do, my like mindset is like, okay, this has been my mindset the past few weeks to few months, whereas this is what's gotten me back on track. Don't overthink the shit. The fight, you know these fighters, dude. You've been watching these fucking fights you've been watching UFC fights since 2009. You know who these motherfuckers are. You've been watching it hardcore, haven't missed a card in fucking years. You know these fighters. Whoever I feel good about, whoever my instincts tell me, boom. Put them together. If it's one fighter and a money line, boom, I bet it. I don't overthink it. I'm not going to reach. I'm not going to be like, what can I see in the tape study? Nah, it's a waste of time to me. This is my main bet. This is my main parlay. This is the one I'm going to have to answer for if it doesn't hit. If any one of these legs busts, especially the first one, oh my God, am I going to have to eat some fucking crow? Not necessarily the money, but like, you'll understand what I'm talking about here in a second. This is my main bet, though. Just not overthinking it, dude. Jenkins, Starboy, Adesanya. Far Starboy Stylebender for plus money. I did it early enough in the week. Jack Jenkins, I think, was... Actually, I think I got a little worse line on him. I parlayed him at minus 210. Excuse me. Cop was minus 350. Dude, I've been saying this all week. This is the mismatch of the card. This is 1,000% the mismatch of the card. This dude is not ready for Manel Cop. I don't give a shit if Cop's if he's compartmentalized Kai Kara France and he's just won't fucking let go of that bone. But like, dude, it doesn't matter. He's going to smoke this dude. And Adesanya, like I said, he is my L word. He's not going to lose to Sean Strickland. Jenkins, I think Jenkins is a pretty solid parlay piece. I know some people are on Chepe Mariscal. I've been talking real spicy about what Jack Jenkins is going to do to Mariscal. But dude, I think Jack Jenkins is a better fighter than Trevor Peek. I think Jack Jenkins is going to look to make a statement here. I think he kind of like is like, fuck, like maybe people think that I didn't win that fight. Maybe he in his own mind is like, fuck, maybe I didn't win that. I think he's going to look to make a statement here. I think he's going to look to put a stamp on it. And I don't like Chepe's chin. I hear all these people saying he's a fucking dog. I'm not going to call the dude a quitter. Like, I have called him that, but I guess it's more like he just kind of bitches too much after the fucking fact. Like, whether you want to say he's a quitter or not, like, he always complains about the stoppages. Like in the Steve Garcia fight, he'd already been dropped. He's like against the fence, like turtled up. Garcia's teeing off on him. The ref stops it and then he throws a punch. He's like, what the fuck? You hit me back in the head. Like all this shit. It's like, dude, you weren't doing shit. Like, you just too little, too late. And then same thing the Gregor Gillespie fight. Like Gillespie had him flattened out. Like he won't go in nowhere. And he's like, what the fuck? It's like, dude, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. He lost those two fights, fair and square. Bitch pissed and fucking moaned about it. Look, I'm not going to give him too hard a time for Joe Anderson Brito. That dude fucking cracks. But you want to talk about astral projecting? You want to talk about Shadow Realm? Yeah. So I'm not like holding that against him too bad, but I just don't like the guy's combination of like just getting in bad spots and not doing anything about it and waiting for the ref to stop it. If that happens against Jack Jenkins, the ref's going to fucking stop it. I think Jack's going to knock him out. Personally, I think Jenkins is going to look to put on a show. I think either stops him with ground and pound or might just fucking knock him out on the feet, dude. TKO against the fence. I could see any of those possibilities. I don't think Jenkins is losing, but like, I'm not quite as confident about him as Copp and Adesanya, but I'm also getting a better line on him. So I didn't have to think hard about parlaying him. Didn't have to think too hard about it. What up, Jimmy? Drunk camper, sick. Camping in California, he says. Hell fuck yeah, bud. All right, boys. Hey, you know what? This might be a donation too, but it's going to be a fun one. I don't think it's as much of a donation as Sean Strickland. I think Bam Bam is super duper fucking live. I think that he could absolutely starch Alexander Volkov in front of the Sydney crowd. And yeah, dude, I'm just kind of getting a feeling. It was one that just stuck out to me. Again, said it several times. On paper, Volkov is the side. He's got the reach. He's got, I think he has, I'd have to look at it statistically, but I would think that he has the work rate advantage. I think he's got the technical striking advantage. He's a way better kicker, but I think Tuivasa has better hands. Like I think if they're standing in boxing range to phone booth, yeah, I think Tai Tuivasa's got the advantage. And to me, dude, he just kind of fits the bill. Look at who hurts Volkov and puts him away. Big kind of sluggers. Timothy Johnson sat him on his ass. Minikov knocked him out. Lewis knocked him out. I know recently Volkov doesn't really lose except by getting out grappled. You don't have to worry about that with Tai. So I get why Volkov's the favorite. On paper, yes, Volkov is the side. And I do recognize that there's a good chance that Volkov could just knock him out. I don't know though, man. I'm getting this feeling that Volkov is gonna play it safe here. I'm not saying he's gonna be shook by the crowd, but they ain't gonna fucking be on his side. I know that. So I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like I can't remember if Rosenstrike was in the Apex or not, but he is just going to be in a very hostile environment against a dude that's got a really good puncher's chance. I mean, he did a lot more to Cyril Gane than fucking Volkov did. I know Volkov didn't get knocked out, but Volkov kind of got schooled in that fight, dude. He kind of made Volkov look stupid. Tuivasa gave himself a chance against Gane. And I think I'm not the first person that said this, but like, if you can put hands on Cyril Gane, you can put hands on Volkov. I think Volkov is like, I don't think he's nearly as good defensively as some people try and make him out to be. I think he's much better offensively, much better hammer than a nail. I've seen Volkov get nailed before. It doesn't always happen. Like, yeah, Rosenstrike. I was on Rosenstrike. I had to eat crow there, but nah, man, I'm not passing up the chance to bet Ty a shoey in Sydney for the boys. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm not going to miss out on that chance. So yeah, maybe it doesn't happen. I'm not investing too much in this, but come on, boys. I'm not going to miss out on a shoey with the boys on the chance that it does happen. And I'm not saying the line's real crazy, but I think it's starting to get a little wide. I think Ty at plus 200 is starting to get a little wide. I think Ty should be more like plus 125 to plus 150. So I don't think plus 175 is like, oh, dude, this line is stupid. Like, no. But I'm still going to take the chance because I think that Ty's got a good puncher's chance. What is like, even if whether the value is real or not, perceived value, there's a little bit here. Way more than Strickland because Ty has a puncher's chance. It's heavyweight. And it's Sydney, dude. He's gonna have the fucking mojo behind him, dude. God damn it, Aaron, just raining on my parade. Well, he'll keep it real with you. Yeah. I mean, you might be right, dude. You might be right. That's sick. I don't know either, dude. I'm telling you, man, the more I think about this fight, I can't think about Australia too much in general because they're in the future. And when I start thinking about that shit and I'm all stoned, like, I start getting all like existential and like time and space and like it's the same time, but they're in the future time. So it's like, can you tell me the future? It's like, no, dude, I know what you mean. I can't. Yeah, I'm pretty stoned. I'm just gonna get more stoned. Noah says Ty versus Rosenstrike would have been a better matchup. Yeah, I agree. Tell him, Jackie boy. Oh yeah. I'm dude. Ty Tuivasa prayer circle. Oh, dude, you know what though? You know what? I haven't gotten to this bet yet. I think that's why I've been saving it. I think like subconsciously it's why I haven't given this out yet publicly. I think I've given it out in the group chat, but like publicly, I haven't given this out. But I did not give my official dog of the week or dog of the night or whatever, but I'm almost there. I don't just knock him out. I pick the round. God damn it. If I wasn't so high, I can like hear that saying and it's just escaping me who it is. It's probably Adesanya or something. I don't know. Like it's either Adesanya or Mike Tyson or like some shit. Connor, maybe Connor. Yeah, it's Connor. It's Connor. I did. Well, actually, we were just in the laboratory. That's it. It was Connor. Connor said that. Right? Is Connor? God, please tell me it's Connor. I'm gonna feel so fucking stupid, like more than I already do. Yeah, thank you. I thought so. Let me guess. You're Brett, right? I thought so. I fucking thought so. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Tai Tuivasa. Let's have a shoey for the lads. Okay, now this is for the culture. This is for the boys. This is for the fucking people right here. This is the next bet that I made in chronological order. Once again, shout out to Aaron the Dog MMA. Subscribe to his channel if you're not already. Shout out to the Jewish Better. He was there last Wednesday. He can tell you. Sick cast. I love the fucking Zhang Li Parlay Bebe this week. This is a fantastic hedge opportunity. This card encompasses my favorite bet. It's like a full house of my favorite bet. My favorite bet filled with two dogs. That's sick. Da Un Jung, who I think is incredibly super duper live, and Volkov. So this is like just chef's kiss, dude. Like, whoo, whoo. I'm getting a hedge on the Olberg because I did put Olberg in a parlay that I'm gonna talk about here in a second. So it's a hedge spot for that. No matter who wins the Carlos Olberg, Da Un Jung, Da Woon Jung, whatever the fuck ever, whoever wins that fight, one of those legs will clear. And I think he's live. I think Da Un Jung is super duper live to sub Carlos Olberg. And I do not think some people think Carlos Olberg is the L word. Not me. Not this fucking Bo Squatch. Not this dumbass. I don't know, dude. I'm picking him to win, but man, if Da Un Jung is on top of that motherfucker, I'm just saying, dude, if Da Un Jung ends up on top of Carlos Olberg, Lord have mercy, you're gonna be sweating to have a fucking Carlos Olberg ticket. That's all I'm saying, though. But yeah, I love the Zhang Li parlay this week. Shout out to Aaron the Dog. Shout out to One Jewish Better. Shout out to Lucky Locks Picks. Make sure you tune in Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, because I think it's going to be another good one. But yeah, man, shout out to the homies over there. I love the Zhang Li Parlay Baby this week. Now, I need another sip of coffee. I need another hit of pot. And get ready, because what I'm about to fucking unfold is my dog of the fucking week, boys. My fucking underdog of the week. It is turning into maybe my favorite bet of the week. If this hits, this is going to be my favorite bet of the year. Stay fucking tuned. Don't go anywhere. I've got to sip this fucking Dunkin'. I've got to toke this fucking reefer. Get ready. Dude, even lukewarm Dunkin' is better than fucks. Go back to Starbucks. You fucking cocksucker. God damn it. Where is that? Okay, here we go. Best part of my days when I'm at Dunkin'. You think that's sad? Yes, very. Fuck you. All right, boys. Are y'all fucking ready for this shit? Are y'all even straight up fucking ready for this shit, dude? Like I said, this might be my favorite bet of the week. If this hits, as it stands, it is going to be my best bet of the year. Not might be, it will be if this hits. I love this fucking bet the more I think about it. I am not the only one on this one. Boys, if this one hits, not just 2 cents, but a couple of the homies, we are going to be just fucking dancing an Irish jig. Like fucking Bruce Willis at the end of the last Boy Scout, just dancing a jig, not giving a fuck how silly we look, because it won't fucking matter. We'll be dancing a jig all the way to the fucking bank. This is My favorite fucking bet of this week. Gentlemen, I present to you the 10 people in the building, none other than the motherfucking Blood Diamond boys. Mike Mathetha, Blood Diamond, plus 270. He is going to starch this motherfucker. What? Charlie Radke? What the hell is even that? What the hell? What the fuck is even a Charlie fucking Radke, dude? What the fuck is even a Chuck Buffalo? Against Blood Diamond? In Oceania? Man, please. Plus 270, man, please. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Now, I'm stupid. I ain't that fucking stupid now, boys. That's a little bit of underdog value now. Come on now. Dude. Let's fucking go. War Blood Diamond. War the homies. Cashing a big dog. I mean, it's a little money's come in on it now, but that's too much. Plus 270, that's too much. That's much too much. I don't think so. No, sir. Not in this economy. You got me chopped. If you think I'm a fucking bet you got me screwed and chopped if you think that I'm going to bet a fucking Chuck Buffalo. Chuck Buffalo, what the fuck is even that, dude? You got me all the way fucked up if you think I'm gonna bet Chuck Buffalo at dog odds against Blood Diamond in a neighboring country to him, dude. Get right the fuck out of here, man. Get right the fuck out of here, dude. You got me chopped up, man. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Zhang Li. The 293 Zhang Li parlay, baby. I love it, dude. I love the Zhang Li this week, brother. Hey, man. If the Zhang Li hits this week, woo! I'm gonna be giving Aaron the dog his flowers on this channel Monday morning. You better believe I'm gonna let everybody know. That's my dog. That's my dog. If anybody got a problem with a Carlos Olberg Dao and Jung fight, you let me know. Okay, baby. Woo! Fernando Padilla. Shout out to Fernando Padilla, man. I got to work on rolling my R's in Spanish, but shout out to Fernando Padilla, man. That was the best I could do. Boo your own butt, boys. Shout out to the carousel owner. Who is going to, yeah, hey, man. Shout out to the JB army. It's growing. Jungri, the Jungri party. Nobody Shane Young. Dude. All right, Jackie boy. I said that I'm calling Shane Young versus Gabriel Miranda as it's going to be the stinker of the night. It's going to be the snoozer of the night and the robbery of the night at the both same time, simultaneously combination. I think, dude, yeah. But oh my dude, if Shane Young loses a split, I know he's New Zealandish, whatever he's a New Zealander. Allow myself to introduce but if he loses, man, how do you not cut him? That would be my question. If Shane Young loses this fight, how do you not fucking cut him? You know? That would be my first question. Colonel, is that okay? What is? God, dude, my uncle would kill me for not knowing this. I'm pretty sure Colonel is right under General, right? I'm trying to think if there's a rank in between. I don't think there is. There's like a lieutenant colonel and then a colonel. And I think there's, I can't even remember if there's stars or colonels. I can't remember, dude. My uncle was in the army for a long time. And so I like when I was a kid, I thought it was cool as shit when I was like a little kid. So I like started to learn about like the ranks and shit. But I think, yeah. So if there is no other ranking, if Alex Ramirez is the general, yes, Moyes would be the colonel. That's what I'm trying to say. Colonel Moyes salute. If anyone out there can verify that does have military experience, isn't colonel the rank right below general? Miranda gonna suck. Oh my god, dude! If Shane Young gets finished in Australia, Lord have mercy. I'm not even trying to be funny, but you might need to have somebody watch him, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Let's fucking go. I know homie Noah's on Blood Diamond. Jack Attack MMA top rated on bet. Yeah, you want to talk about bet MMA? Everyone do bet MMA tips, bet MMA tips. Third party track, third party verified, third party my fucking hairy scrotum sag. No, I'm just playing. But if you want to talk bet MMA tips, dude, just take a look at the top of bet MMA picks and tell me if you don't see Jackie Boy. Tell me if you don't see the Magic Honeybee, and I'll just call you a liar, liar, pants on fire. That dude, the dude that's in my chat right now, or that was, I think he's still there. If he's not, he was here. Yeah, he is. Hell yeah. There he is right there. Hell yeah. That dude, top ranked on Bet MMA Tips Playboy. You want to talk about clout? You want to talk about balling? You want to talk about fucking, get all this fucking, I got these money and these girls and these drugs and shit. No, but for real, you want to talk about top ranked bet MMA.tips? Right there. He on Blood Diamond. Jack Attack. Homie Noah. Yours truly. If Blood Diamond, oh my God, dude. Blood Diamond Prayer Circle for the boys, for the homies. Mike Mathetha. All fucking day. Wore Mike Mathetha. Wore the Blood Diamond. It will be if it cashes, boys, 100% Utah, my fucking best bet of the year. And Moyes, oh, come on. And Big Moyes, oh, come on. That's too much good juju. Come on, it's too much not to happen, boys. Oh, yeah, lock, stock, and two smoking barrels, dude. Mommy, donde está daddy? Well, that's a good thing on. Didn't Blood Diamond, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Jeremiah Wells and even Kosi is probably a little bit better than fucking Chuck Buffalo. I mean, let's keep it a fucking buck, dude. Chuck Buffalo. Get the fuck out of here. Love is love, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's called charisma, Zach. It's called being entertaining and funny and not a fucking mush mouth. Something that you would know nothing about. I'm just kidding. Nah, man. Shout out to Zach. He makes good beef jerky. I would not deny him that. And what do I have in this coffee? It's good. I don't know what to tell you, Zach. It's just good Dunkin' black coffee, brother. It's not even a cold brew. It's early. I got it early enough. It was technically still at the morning times for this. So when I got it, yeah, I like drinking hot coffee in the morning. So yeah, it's just a medium hot black. Don't know what to tell you. Be more charismatic. No, what's up though, Zach? Hey, Zach, did you miss the questions, dude? Who's your Zach? Zach, I know that you are not going to not tell me who your fucking favorite bets are this week. Who are you going to be bragging about? Dos Santos about to get another. Did you already fucking bet on Dos Santos? I'm asking you seriously because I'm not even trying to shame you about it, but like, because if you did, I want to know. You're one of the only people that I've actually seen on Dos Santos. So I just want to know because I will give you your credit. If by some reason Felipe upsets Cop, I will give you your credit. I'll give you your flowers. You can fucking make a beef jerky flower bouquet, give it to the missus, whatever. I will do that. I will give you your credit. I will give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Club and sub combination. Shoot, Zach. Hey, dude, shout out to a stubborn Mick. Shout out to stubborn, dude. He coined this phrase, so I can't take credit for it. But yeah, shout out to Shute Zake. Shute Zake cyberbully. Tries to cyberbully me, but he just gets pwned in front of everyone. Jack and Zach humbled by manlet cop coming soon. Hey, we can be on the same page with Blood Diamond, but if you're going against Manel Cop, I'm not even going to say anything now, but just you already know what time it's going to be Monday. So just make sure that you show up. Don't miss that. Hey, dude, if Manel Cop does what I think he's going to do, which I've said numerous times, then yeah. I think that Manel Cop is going to be cutting a little promo. I'll be cutting a little promo myself, not on people in particular. I'm just going to be cutting a nice little Manel Cop and all the Manel Cop haters. Again, not anything specific. Nothing but love. Present company excluded. Don't think I really need to say that, but I will anyways. I don't want anybody like Zach to get upset. Nothing but love, bro. I'll still fucking mash your fucking head in, but nothing but fucking love, bro. But for real, if Manel Cop does what I think he's going to do, he's going to starch this fucking greenhorn, cut a nice little promo on KKF, who's going to be sitting there going, yeah. He's going to be sitting there doing his little Kai Car fronts, like, yeah, come and see me. Come and see me in the crowd. Yeah. Fuck you, Manel. So, he's going to be sitting right there. He's going to be sitting right there in like a loud fucking shirt that he's probably going to go to the club in afterwards. Like, Kai Car fronts will be there front and center. Believe that shit. And when Manel Cop fucking smokes this outmatched greenhorn, it's going to be on. It's just tune in, boys. Get your popcorn ready for that. And get ready Monday. That's the last time I say on that. The general on Cop. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Jack. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good there, Jack. I'll fucking slow clap that one, Jackie boy. Yeah, the way you're just so fucking witty, Jack. You're just so fucking clever. I know. You are though. That's good. I gotta give it up. That was a good one. Well, touche, Jack. What can I fucking say? You got me there, Jackie boy. That's why we're friends. Moy's audio. You did not let our leader JB in. You will now be punished. Moy's, do you understand how many times I've been punished in the dome? Moyes, I've been reverse engineered like Clockwork Orange, reprogrammed to actually enjoy the carousel and eating. I like the way the crow tastes because I'm so stupid that I just keep doing it. So I must like it. Like it's nothing. The carousel's fun, dude. I'm usually doing it on some dumb shit too, like Lucas Bresky or like Jamal Pokes. I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna compile a list of my most fucking retard ass bets, dude. For the people. Just like you gotta listen to all my bullshit, my loudmouth, cocky, arrogant shit. I'll at least like for people that have a little laugh. Cyberbullies like Zach will eat it up and try and throw it in my face later. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do that. I don't know how many yet. I might do like I'll do more bad bets than good bets. I'll have probably like my top 5, top 10 best bets of the year, and then I'll do like top 20 worst. There's been way more bad bets than good bets. Aaron says he's passionate like Steve Nash. Hey, dude, I think we might have had Steve Nash on panel. I think Steve Nash was on panel on Aaron's show Wednesday. Can neither confirm nor deny Steve Nash being on panel. I have not seen Lucky Lock Picks and Steve Nash in the same room before. That's all I'm saying. Make of that, as the Shelby sensation would say, take it as you will. Ratke by submission round 1. God damn, dude. Just break my fucking heart into pieces. Dude, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort, dude. God damn. Water buffalo over Chuck. Dude, what in the fuck is even a Chuck Buffalo? What's that, baby? What's for a Chuck Buffalo for that? I'm trying to. I believe that is. I'm trying to make out what that avatar is. I believe that is a place of worship. I think. I can't really see because my eyesight ain't just what it used to be. I'm an old man, boys. I'm about to be legally and technically over the hill, so I apologize. But I believe that is a place of worship. And given the gentleman possessing the account, I would imagine a Jewish place of worship. I don't want to be presumptuous, but I'm assuming that's what that is. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I might let Zach die on the hill. Yes, dude. Please. Fuck you, Zach. Yes, dude. Definitely do that. Zach, dude. What a fucking bully. See, this is what you fucking get, Zach. Zach has Shute box fighters. Yeah, dude, that's funny. Fuck you, Doug. I was watching that the other day, dude. 21 Jump Street is funny, dude. But yeah, now back to bets. We're not done yet. We're not even fucking done yet, boys. Not even close. Actually, we are pretty close. I have 2 bets left. I'll get through them pretty quick. I gotta get out of here. I was not planning on doing the stream this long. I gotta actually conserve the fucking. I mean, dude, you said it, not me. Zach, you fucking bitch. No, I'm just playing, dude. I'm just playing. Zach will say worse shit to me, though. See, I just jokingly called Zach a bitch, but he will like say worse stuff in the chat to me unprovoked and like mean it, like really like mean spirited stuff. Zach's a fucking meanie, dude. And he tries to cyber bully me. And it's just, dude, it's fucked up. No, no. Hey, no. Stop it. Stop it. I gotta draw the line somewhere. I gotta draw the line somewhere. We're just having fun. Look, that will be something that will be left up to the people, but I'll give you my vote on it right now. My 2 cents on it. That no, Zach, it would be funny temporarily, perhaps, to put him in. No, I do not. I will not condone that. If it happens, it will not be my doing. I do not condone. I will not be co-signing putting Zach in the family portrait. I think that come on, boys. I mean, everyone just calm down. There's no need to get crazy. I've had a little coffee myself, but I don't think there's any need to get like, no, Zach. No, it would. I'm not. I would probably laugh, but I don't think it's right, and I don't think Zach belongs in there. I will stand up for Zach on that one. You don't have to apologize to me. I will. That's my vote. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I would not feel right about that personally. Lies? Me? You calling me a fucking liar, Zach? You know what? I changed my mind. Put him in there, boys. Fuck you, Zach. Die in a ditch. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, man. I'm feeling good. There were 10 people in here. I know that doesn't seem like a lot. That is nothing, Nathan, nada to some channels. But this is, I built this channel up from nothing. I had a channel. I was part of another community for a little while. And, parted ways. That channel was dissolved, liquidated. And I built this, just my 2 cents channel from the ground up. So that's a big deal to me, dude. To organically just create this shit on YouTube from nothing, just basically through word of mouth. And yes, some other channels that I've acknowledged. And now really like the Dome. The Dome makes up the core of my audience. So to go from nothing to now to be able to get 10 people in my channel watching me at the same time, that's a big deal to me, dude. So shout out to everyone that was here. I appreciate it. And yes, I am in a fucking good mood because of that. Tough noogies. Tried to kick me out. I'll kick your face out, dude. I'll kick your face out of your fucking head and your dumb fucking skull. There she blows, boys. Pink-faced tears. Can we get a verdict? Oh, Judge Ramirez. Oh, Honorable Judge Ramirez. Can you render us a verdict, good sir? He said, fuck you, dude. I don't have time for you fucking peasants. I don't have time for you fucking peasants. I know, dude. You are the cyberbully that goes everywhere in cyberbullies. Not Zach. Rod Sterling says no. Hey, another man. Build his channel organically. Dude, you are going to get to 1,000 too. You are going to fucking get to 1K. GMO channel. Hey, the judge is in. The judge is presiding. Honorable Judge Ramirez presiding. Tighten up, boys. Get your fucking shit together. Tighten up now. Hefe in the building. Hefe's here. Tighten up. Look alive, boys. Look alive. Oh, shit. Great. It's a great day. Judge Ramirez in the building. Great. Great day. Guilty. Oh! God! Holy shit. Holy shit for this. Holy shit. Oh my God, baby. That's a oh my God for this. Holy shit, my God. What is the holy shit? Oh my God, baby. What's that? What's getting on? What's oh my fucking God. Christ. He said psych, not guilty. Not guilty, not guilty. Okay. Judge, you might have to call order in the court because it's getting rowdy. Everyone's just fucking going nuts, dude. I've lost control of the building. I've lost control of the room. That's true, man. Boys appealed. Let the man be heard. I say let the man be heard. I'm but one voice, just one idiot. I just say let the man be heard. Sorry, went real quick to the dome. Didn't know what I was supposed to judge. To be honest, I kind of forgot to. What were we? What was the fucking charge? Whether we fucking stick Zach in the family portrait. Oh my God. Zach, I have nothing to do with this. If I was on the jury, I would vote no for the record, but it might be out of my hands. Just, I want that. Look, hey, I have a little representation myself. My client, just my 2 cents, has 30 days to vacate this property. No, my client, just my 2 cents, is voting no officially to this. He's asked me to speak for him. Blah, 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 lawyer, slang, jargon, industry jargon. Yeah, I'm voting no on this. If you want to move forward, I'm saying no. But it might be out of my hands. I just want that on the record for legal purposes. My favorite side character in Sunny. All right, I'm fucking burning my last 3 hours away. Let's get to the rest of these bets. We've been kind of joshing around. Let's fucking wrap this shit up. Let's wrap this fucking gavel up, B. Now, like I said, Wednesday on Aaron the Dog MMA. Shout out to Aaron the Dog. Shout out to Jewish Better. Shout out to Lucky Locks Picks. Subscribe to that channel. Make sure you check out all those barrages, social media shits. Subscribe, listen to them, take in all the information they have to offer. It is good. They are good gamblers. They are cool barrages. That was Wednesday. Thursday, boys. Said it before, I'll say it again. I have been fortunate enough to be a recurring guest on the Pub Sports Radio MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. This week, I was back on it again with Big Show picks, Money Mills, aka MMA Locker Room, and one Liam Picks Fights. It was a good time. The podcast of the official, I call this the Spirit of the Pub podcast because officially, for the record, the podcast parlay is technically Nasrat Haqparast, Carlos Olberg, and Cop Dos Santos ends inside the distance. Pariah MGM, the only book that I am allowed to use right now, does not offer that. So this is why I call it the spirit of the pub podcast parlay. I have let Big Show know that this is what I was able to do. So, yeah, I'm tailing that to get over a unit back for less than half of one. I like this parlay. This is a great hedge on a fight that I think could go either way. I'm talking about Carlos Ulberg. So this is why I love the Zhang Li parlay, baby, and I really like this one as well because my official pick is Ulberg. I think it could be fight of the night. I think it could go to the cards. I know that's kind of counterintuitive, but I think there's a chance. And I think that Ulberg will probably win. So, this is a good hedge spot for that. I think Hack Price will probably get it done. And I am just about damn near certain that Cobb is going to smoke this dude. All the shit he's been talking, I think he's going to know that he has to live up to it. And he kind of, he's a bit of a cowboy. He's a bit of a showman. The guy is a showman. He likes to put on, and I think he will, because this dude is outmatched. He's just not on his level. Again, why do I have to always keep bringing up Beasting 25-8? It's nothing against Corey Anderson, but it's like he just gets referenced way too much. But there's levels, and in my opinion, Dos Santos is not on Cobb's level. But it's understandable. The kid's fucking 22 years old. He's had less than 10 fights. It's not his fault, but he ain't gonna win this fight. He's gonna get smoked. Now, that is the spirit of the pub podcast parlay. Cop inside the distance, Ulberg, Hack Parast. The official MMA Locker Room Talk podcast is Hack Parast, Ulberg, Cop Dos Santos ends inside the distance. So shout out to those boys. Big Show, Mills, Liam. And shout out to my dude, Dominique Walker. I meant to shout out Dominique yesterday on the podcast, but I'll make sure and do it today. Dominique tailed the parlay last week that we made and cashed it. So Dominique Walker, if he tails this one, getting it 2 weeks in a row. Let's fucking go. Shout out to him. New mutual on Twitter. One of the homies over there at Pub. So shout out to him. Let's fucking go. Now, I have one more play, gentlemen. Believe it or not, I have one more play. This is my greasiest play. It's greasier than Ty. It's greasier than Blood Diamond. It's greasier than Zhang Li Parlay Bebe. It's greasier than the Pub Podcast. Parlay is greasier than all that shit. It's way greasier than the Not Overthinking It Parlay. I call this one TC's 5 greasy pieces. Three favorites. One's kind of a pick'em. All Oceanic fighters. Starboy, Stylebender, both getting it done inside the distance. Christmas coming early. I mean, tell me that ain't no fucking sign, dude. Tell me that ain't a sign. 12:25. Get the. Oh, come on, Jack. Come on, Jackie boy. Tell me that ain't a fucking sign for the MMA gods. Jenkins smoking him. Pedro smoking him. Tafa definitely smoking him. Cop is gonna smoke this dude. Just smoke. Get fucking smoked, dude. 5 times in a row. 5 greasy pieces. I think it could be 5 easy pieces, but I figured greasy would be a little bit more apropos for the situation and I think Jackie Boy can appreciate the name of that one. But yeah, that's my slate, boys. Let's fucking go. That's all I got to, man. That's the show. I was going to do the stare down replay. Matter of fact, I should do it. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to sign in my other device and see how much time I had left when I started this, because I don't want to burn all my fucking hours here, or I won't be able to fucking stream next Friday. Hold on. I don't know if it updates it like while I'm streaming. I think it'll just give me the hours I had before I started this one, but I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if it'll like track it live while I'm doing it. We'll see. Excuse me. Been a great stream today, though, boys. Got 10 people up in here. The homies having a little after party. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. If I got enough time, I'm gonna try to 1, 2, 7, 5, 6, 2. Dude, I'm live. Oh shit, dude. Learn more. Let me learn more. 17 hours and 15 minutes. I think that is the time I had. So yeah, it's been 2 hours. That's 19 hours. 2 hours, 19 hours. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wrap this one up. So real quick, I'll put on, let's see. That means I have 3 hours and 15 minutes left. Yeah, I have enough time. And then I'll do a quick recap and then say, Monday will be a super quick stream, like 20-minute stream or something, 20, 25 minutes. But yeah, let me do this real quick. All right. Here we go, boys. Here we go, gents. But yeah, this stream is kicked ass, man. Y'all are the shit. Let me live action Little Mermaid. Get the fuck out of here, dude. All right. Search UFC ceremonial weigh-in. Yes, I fucked her. Yes, I make love to you. It was you. Hey, wasn't me. I saw your face. Hey, wasn't me. Yeah, maybe it wasn't you. What y'all know about that, dude? Y'all too young for that. Some of y'all too young for that. Jackie Boy probably know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's fast forward through this. Yeah. I know all about that. I know. Yeah. Okay, good, man. Yeah. Okay, here we go, boys. John Anik screaming at the top of his fucking lungs with a microphone. I'm sure he has to, though, man. It's probably just louder than shit in there. Who we got? Brittany and a couple other little things. Dana Red. Who we got in this thing, dude? Who we got in this myth? All right, Kevin, just say, dude, I didn't have the minerals to pick Crosby. I didn't have the fucking stones. But I think he's going to knock Jusei out, man. It's just a feeling. It's not my strongest feeling. Not strong enough to bet it. But I'll tell you what, shout out to the boys at Pub. I will be picking Crosby in the Pub contest. So if this hits, dude, this could give me my black belt over there. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. I will be picking Crosby in the fucking contest. He looks fired up and ready to go. I know he doesn't have a good Bellator record, but Jusei is very inexperienced. This is one of the better guys he's fought. I don't like his tall man defense. Like I was saying this Wednesday and Thursday, dude. He tracks his opponents with his head. Like he uses his head to like follow them. It's like he's just too up and down. Like if it goes to the cards, he's gonna fucking win. But like that's why I'm not betting it. But hey, I think Crosby's fucking live, dude. I think this dude's gonna be too overconfident. He's gonna get chin checked. Crosby really swings hard when he's in the pocket. Hey, respectful but fucking intense, man. I like it. Crosby ain't fucking around, dude. Look at that back, dude. He's all sauced up, man. He's gonna knock this motherfucker out. Let's fucking go. No, that's I think it's gonna be a good one to kick it off, especially if Crosby knocks him out. Woo! All right, here we go. I got Shane Young here. I would never bet him. It's Miranda or pass. But if it goes to the cards, like, that's why I'm not betting Miranda. He ain't gonna fucking win if it goes to the cards. This is, I think, a winnable fight for Shane Young. I'm not betting him though, man. I would never bet him at chalk because I just don't know if he's gonna fucking pull the trigger. I don't know if he's gonna take the risk. Like, he knows he needs to get a win, but he has trouble putting a stamp on fights sometimes. Like, I think Miranda is the kind of fighter where you're gonna know one way or the other who's getting the better of it. So I don't know, man. I've never been a big Shane Young backer. I would never bet him. I'm gonna pick him though, man. If it goes to the cards, it's probably gonna go to Shane. But he needs to get it done here. I think he probably knows his back's against the wall. He seems like a good dude, but it's just kind of can't get right, man. Damn, Miranda's a lot bigger than him too. Great. Yeah, that's why I didn't bet Shane Young. I think he should probably be the favorite though, experience-wise. That he's the more experienced fighter. Let's fucking go, baby. I'm telling you, boys. Said it before. I'm gonna say it again. If this hits, if Blood Diamond hits, this will be my best bet of the year. Chuck Buffalo, dude. Get all the fucking way up out of here, dude. You were brought here for a purpose. It ain't to get your fucking 7-3 ass a win. It's to get Blood Diamond to win. I mean, the dude's in good shape. I'll at least say that. He looks fit and ready to go. So shout out to him for being ready, making the way. But I'm sorry, dude. The line doesn't seem right. This dude has not fought anybody. Blood Diamond is the more experienced fighter. I think he's the better striker. And I think they are giving Blood Diamond a win here, dude. I think they want to see this dude get a win in front of his people. This guy is a liked fighter. The dude, Oceania, likes Blood Diamond. He fought Jeremiah Wells. He fought Kosi. I don't think this dude is as good as either one of them. I think he's being brought in here to get Blood Diamond a win. Yeah, this dude thinks he's really something too. 7-3 Chuck Buffalo. War Blood Diamond. Let's fucking go. Let's get one for the boys, man. Sorry, I'm not catching up with the chat. Y'all know how I get, man. I'll get distracted. I just want to get through these and get the fuck out of here. Y'all have been fucking awesome today, though, dude. This has been a great stream. One of the better streams in recent memory. We had 10 people in here. The chat's been lively. It's been fun. That's why I do this shit, man. That's why I have this channel. This shit's fun to me. Damn, Landon Quinones fired up, dude. Landon Quinones is fired the fuck up. Shout out to my dude, Aaron the Dog MMA. Aaron is on Landon Quinones. I'm trying to remember if JB is or not. Forgive me for not remembering that, but I got Naz right here. I think he's the better fighter. I think he is probably going to look to make a statement here. I think Quinones is a little overmatched, but this could be fight of the night if Nazarite doesn't knock him out, but I think he probably will. So I'm going to be picking Nazarite by knockout. He is in the pub podcast, so pub podcast parlay, the Triple P. So, yep, I'm going to go with Nazarite there. Wow, StreamYard, fuck with me some more, please. You don't put the fuck to me enough. Let's see. We got Macdessi. I like Macdessi. Like I said, fellow Shotokan practitioner after my own heart. But I cannot pick him here against Malarkey. Believe it or not, I think Malarkey could knock him out. I think it's probably a Malarkey decision, but I think there's a decent chance Malarkey could stop him. I'm trying to remember who I picked for the contest. All right, what method I picked? I definitely picked Malarkey. I'm just trying to remember if I picked decision or knockout. And I was kind of waffling on that. Because I think, like, man, Jamie Malarkey's not a great nail, but, like, he's a pretty decent hammer. Mac Desi is not a good nail. Like, neither is Malarkey, but Mac Desi is not, like, a crazy hammer. He's kind of a volume dude. Like, the dudes that give Jamie Malarkey trouble, like, Mac Desi doesn't really fit that bill to me. All right, here we fucking go. I've been. This is the one, baby. Shout out to the boys at Pub. This is the one, man. I planted my flag on Jack Jenkins. I will stand by what I said. Chepe Mariscal, while not a bum, bums don't have winning records. Chepe Mariscal is not a bum, but on the UFC level, I do think he's a jobber. Jobber is not a terrible fighter. It is just a dude that takes jobs, takes fights, wins some, lose some. He's a decent jobber, like wins more than he loses. He's got a winning record. He's not a bum. But I don't think he's as good a fighter as Jack Jenkins. Jack Jenkins is a way better fighter than Trevor Peek. That fight was too close. Jenkins is looking to make a statement here. Mariscal is a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. Respectful, though. Intense but respectful stare down. Yeah, shout out to both of them. That could be a fun fight as long as it lasts. But let's be real. Jack Jenkins is a way more sophisticated striker than Trevor Peek. I think he's a way better fighter. I think Chepe Mariscal is another guy. Pretty good hammer, not a good nail. I think fucking Jack Jenkins is going to nail him, dude. I think he is going to hammer him into the canvas, ground and pound, or just straight knock him out on the feet. But yeah, I don't think that one goes the distance. I think Jenkins is fucking starching him. Yeah, respectful handshake there. Stare down. I like this, man, where they're intense, where they're like, yeah, we're going to get after it. But, like, yeah, they dap up at the end. Now, this one, woo! This is, I'm just glad that I have action on both sides. This will clear a parlay leg no matter which one hits. But while I'm picking Olberg, officially, yes, that is the pick. Dude, I think Da Jung is way more live than some people are predicting. Yes, Olberg's a better striker. Yes, he's faster. Yes, he's a better technical striker. The power is kind of similar. And Da Jung is a much better grappler, dude. Much better. I don't know if he can get to the takedowns now, which is another reason I'm picking Olberg. But if he does, oh my God. If Da Jung gets on top of Carlos Olberg on the ground, whoo! Lord have mercy. I'm going to just leave that one there. Shout out and much respect to my dude Bro Picks. Make sure y'all subscribe to Justin's channel if you're not already, UFC Bro Picks. Check him out on Twitter. He's been having a killer fucking year. He has been whooping ass and taking names on gambling Twitter. He's on Turkali, man, which makes me nervous for my 5 greasy pieces parlay, which does have Tyson Pedro on it. And I hate to be going against Bro Picks here. Again, I'm just like, fuck, man. I think Aaron might be on Turkali as well. I'm trying to remember. I think he is. Dude, I don't like that either. God damn it. But yeah, I just got to keep it real, man. I think Pedro's going to fuck him up. I think Pedro is the better fighter here. I think this is a setup for Tyson. Like, Anton's a big dude. Like, he's a little bit bigger than Tyson, but Tyson's the better striker. Jiu-jitsu wise, I think Walter Kali might be a better grappler, like kind of wrestler. I think Tyson's jiu-jitsu is more dangerous. He's fired up, man. Look, he's going to the audience. He's got his daughter. He's full of resolve and motivation, and I think he's going to finish Kali. I think people are overthinking this one, man. What is it with people overthinking Tafa brother fights? What is it, dude? I saw it happen with both of them against Parker Porter. I'm seeing it happen this week too. This is what's going to happen. Justin Tafa, first round knockout. Next fight. I don't even care too much yet. We've seen them match up before. We've seen them size up before. In fact, I want to see the cop Dos Santos stare down. Dos Santos is going to be taller. I already know that. But at the presser, he didn't look as big as I thought he was going to. He didn't have quite the size advantage I thought he was going to. This kid just isn't ready, man. He's going to be a pretty decent fighter, probably. He's at a good camp. He's only 22. He's undefeated, but, man, he is just outmatched. This is the mismatch of the card to me. I'm sorry, like, I mean, look at that shit, dude. Cop is going to end up fighting for the title one day. Probably going to end up rematching Pantoja if Alessandro hangs onto the title, but, ooh, dude, this one is getting intense. I love what Cop did at the stare down at the press conference too. Nah, this kid is going to run right into a right hand. The kid's full of vinegar and piss, and it's going to be his fucking undoing. That is like the one knock on Manel is like sometimes he can sit back too much if it's against another counter striker. Nah, this kid is going to march forward right into a fucking counter punch, and he's going to get slumped. I hope it's a club and sub for the boys, and that's fine for me. I've got the Manel money line and inside the distance parlay, so I'm covered. So I'm hoping for a club and sub for the boys. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think he was going to fucking knock him out cold. I still think that's going to happen, but I hope that he doesn't any clubs and subs him. But he's going to put on. But here we go, man. Co-main event. War Bam Bam, baby. War tie. It just feels like a tie to Ivasa spot. And even if it's not, man, I will go down swinging. I am perfectly comfortable dying on Bam Bam Hill in Western Sydney. Bury me next to Ty. Tell the world my story. Make me look cool. Let's fucking go. I mean, you knew Volkov was going to tower over him. But let's fucking go. There's no fear in Tuivasa's eyes. But he's a good old bloke, too. War tie. War Bam Bam. Shoey for the boys. Let's fucking go. Skip ads. Let's not do the lead up and just skip right to the stare down. Strickland, cringy press conference, one-liners. Sean, he does the same thing every time. Whoa, what is this? What am I doing here? What the hell am I doing here? Sean, yeah. Just you know what the drill is, Sean. I'm happy for Strickland getting a title shot. The dude clearly had a fucked up childhood and upbringing. He's come a long way since then, and I'm happy he's getting a title shot. He's going to get a nice little bag for this, a nice 6-figure bag. I think he's got a girlfriend now. I hope they have some good time. Apparently, he's been liking the people in Australia. It's chill, but, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy he's getting his bag. Actually, not a bad looking stare down, dude. I like the Crocodile Dundee thing, contrasting with Adesanya's necklace there. I think it's pretty sick. Kind of uneventful, man. Kind of an uneventful, lackluster main event stare down. But Israel looks focused. I think he's gonna hurt Strickland bad. All right, boys. Well, that's pretty much it. That's my picks. That's my bets. That's what I think about the weigh-ins. The stream's been awesome. I think I'm gonna fucking put the song on, get the outro going, go through these fucking last comments. So yeah, any final thoughts? Hot takes, predictions, anything you want to, you want to go against me, anything you want to throw in my face, anything you want credit for on Monday, I'm happy to do it. I do it every Monday. I come back on here. I eat crow where I need to. This will be no exception. It'll be a quick one on Monday, but yeah, now's the time, dude. Talk your shit now. Gentlemen, this stream was fucking awesome. Had 10 people in here multiple times. That's all I'm looking for. Double digit live numbers, little bitty organic channel like mine. What more can you ask for? So thank y'all very much. Sorry, I got cotton mouth. But yeah, man, thanks again. Y'all saw my picks and my bets. That's what I think about the stare downs. That's what I think about the fights. Best of luck to everyone this weekend. Once again, shout out to my dude, Aaron the Dog MMA. Make sure, if you're not already, subscribe to his channel. Tune in every Wednesday. You can find me there breaking down the UFC fights with Aaron. Last couple weeks been Jewish Better. Shout out to him. This past week, Lucky Locks Bets was on there. An OG of the game. Shout out to those boys. That is a highlight of my week. So yeah, man. Check out Aaron the Dog, the LFA Whisperer, and just a fucking solid dude. This past Thursday, once again, I was invited back on the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast, Pub Sports Radio's podcast that you can find on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, etc. Shout out to those boys. It was another good time. It was Big Show Picks, Money Mills, aka MMA Locker Room himself, and Liam Picks Fights. Shout out to all those gentlemen. Best of luck, boys. And I will be in the Pub Sports Radio betting companion Saturday night trying to win my third pub contest title. So sign up for the contest, man. It's free. You can win $100 if your predictions are the most elitist. I've won it twice. I'm going for number 3. I will be there Saturday night. And yeah, man, thanks again, everyone that came through. Best of luck to everyone. Even if you're not on the right side as me, if I can't hit it, at least one of y'all can. So best of luck, boys. Everyone have a great weekend. I'll be back Monday. Shout out to y'all. You're the shit. That's all I got. It's been just my 2 cents. Oh, no. Before I leave, shout out to the fucking Dome. The Dome was up in here strong today. Best group chat in the world. Y'all are the shit as well. Y'all already know that. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Just my 2 cents. Catch you on the next one. Peace.